What's up guys, and today this is going to be part 3 of me installing my shifter cables. Alright guys, well, on these Amazon shifter cables, it looks like the OEM Honda holes are a lot bigger than these. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and just cut the little plastic knobs right here, and then whenever I put them in the car, make sure that I put these on the car, and hopefully the little brass cotter pin keeps these in place. If not, I'll try to figure something out, but these right here, these are definitely important, so you definitely want to get those off. Looks like you could take them off with the Phillips head screwdriver. We'll go ahead and try that out, see if that works. Alright guys, so now I'm about to put the shifter cable bracket back on the shifter cables, and I wasn't gonna clean it because the whole engine and transmission is full of oil, but my OCD kicked in. I couldn't stand to put nice fresh shifter cables on a dirty oily bracket. And then these, I cleaned these up really nicely, and then these I cleaned up really nicely as well too. And keep in mind that there's a certain way the shifter cables go. So this would be for neutral and reverse, and this will be for first, second, third, and fifth, or sixth if you have the SI model. And then the shifter cable bracket, this one's for the back, this one's from the front, and then this one is for the back on the right side. So keep that in mind, so you don't accidentally put the one for first, second, third, and fifth on the hole where the neutral and the reverse goes. And I also cleaned up the bolts that bolt up to this as well. Alright guys, so now we went and put the metal retainers on the bracket. Now what I recommend to do is starting from the engine bay inside the interior. So I put one bolt to hold the shifter cable bracket in place, Then you're gonna go inside the car, and this shifter cable with the 2 tabs is gonna go on this side, and then the other one with just the 1 tab is gonna go on this one. Now whenever you put this one here, it's gonna be hard to, because you're supposed to put it in the hole, then connect it, then put it onto there, and it's gonna be really hard with the shifter assembly still on the bracket. So just go ahead and take off the shifter. It's only 3 bolts, and it will be way easier. So we're gonna do that now. And for the bolts on the shifter assembly, it's gonna be a 12 millimeter. So to make it easier, you're gonna go ahead and unbolt the shifter. Then you're gonna get the bottom piece, and then you're gonna go ahead and then you're gonna go ahead and bolt it up. Once you bolt it up, that should keep the shifter cables held up for you, so you have more slack. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Alright guys, so we have the bolts loosely bolted down. Now remember, this is the most important part to putting everything back together. I can't stress this enough, but loosely bolt everything together. Because let's say if you bolt this one down all the way, you're gonna have trouble bolting down everything else. So keep everything loosely bolted down, so you have slack to bolt everything else up. Alright guys, so the way how you put the shifter cables onto the actual shifter is, it might look confusing, but it's actually pretty easy. I just didn't know how to do it the first time. But basically, these grooves right here, it takes a 11 millimeter, but basically you put your wrench on here and you twist it, and then whenever you twist it, it will eventually slide in. And then you make sure on the driver's side and passenger side, it hooks, and that's what these little grooves are for. You stick your flathead in there. You're gonna stick your flathead and then hit it with the hammer until it locks. Once that locks in, you can clip these in, bolt this back down, and then you can work from the center of the car forward into the engine bay. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and see you in the next one.